Hey my lovelies, thank you so very much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's pick a card reading is how did they feel the last time they saw you? So what were their thoughts, how were they feeling, what was on their mind the last time they saw you, the last time you saw each other. All right, I cannot wait to jump in, so let's take a look at the groups. I've got group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Take as much time as you need. Choose from your intuition and not by sight. In that way, you will be able to get the most accurate reading for you, the reading that resonates with you in your situation. Always remember, if you pick a group that doesn't resonate with you, you're always welcome to pick another group or another reading on the channel. Spirit does want to connect with you today. While you make the selection, I will let you know that I've got a collection of subliminals to help you to reprogram your subconscious mind to make you magnetic to your desires so that you can attract love and prosperity effortlessly into your life. So check those out. If it resonates, they are linked in the description box. Right, when you're ready and you've made your selection, all the timestamps for your groups are in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey there my lovelies, hope you're all doing really well. This is your reading for group number 1 and everyone who picked this beautiful card and this gorgeous little moon as well. So I absolutely love it. This feels to me like a very genuine love, like a very authentic love. I really feel like there is still love in this connection between you and your person, all right? If you can see on this card, her heart light, her heart chakra is really shining here. Get it to come into focus for you. So I feel like your hearts have really called to one another and that you're still connected heart to heart. And what I'm hearing is that you loved one another and that you still do, okay? And also what I'm hearing is that you have a very special place in their heart, okay? So this is what I'm picking up on for you, but we will find out how they were feeling the last time they saw you, the last time maybe you were together or they just saw you. Let's see what, oh my goodness, this one just flying out of the deck. It says the final step, twin flame union, reaching unconditional love. Horses may be a sign for you. In this connection, I'm also getting like Mediterranean kind of vibes, like an olive branch or olives or like lemon trees, those kind of Mediterranean things. So that may be a sign for you, but it says twin flame union. So this could be your twin flame who you're asking about today. You may resonate with that. You may be wondering if this has been your twin flame as well. So if that is the case, I feel like you are very close to being in union with this person. So it's, again, this, you know, there's these two people here. I feel like you may be apart from this person right now, but you're still really strongly energetically connected. You're connected heart to heart. I really feel like your heart's called to one another across all time, space and dimensions to be together. So this feels like a significant love, and that card just flew out of the deck. And to be honest, I've never drawn that card before, and I don't even recall it. I don't even remember seeing it. So let's see what else we have in this reading for you. What messages do we have from Spirit? Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you are considering. So maybe somebody felt like a little bit vulnerable, a little bit unsafe to kind of jump into this or to fully commit to this or to kind of make a physical move in this connection. So let's see. I really feel like the last time they saw you that they wanted to, they felt unsure. They didn't know if it was safe to do that, but there was something here where they had a feeling to be closer to you. It's just like leap of faith. It's like taking action towards you. Final step, taking action towards you. So there was something, what I'm hearing is that they were held back from doing that. So they wanted to do that. Maybe they wanted to be physically closer to you when they saw you. Or they wanted to take like an energetic or emotional step closer towards you, right? To connect, but they didn't. Something held them back. Let's see. A lot of divine feminine energy here as well. That may resonate with you. The energy of receiving. Heaven on earth. Yeah, they see you as just like very elevated, very magical. Like they've experienced bliss with you, from connecting to you, from being in your arms, from touching you, from talking to you, right? It feels like otherworldly, this connection. It's like a love like no other. So there's a lot of sweetness in this connection. a lot of understanding, soul understanding is what I'm hearing. So it's like you see each other at the soul level. Let's find out from your tarot what else we have going on here. Seven, 7 or 777 may be a sign for you in this connection. I feel like there may have been some family issues that has kind of stopped this from progressing in this connection, which may have been an issue right now. I feel like it's like you can trust this person. You felt like they were very trustworthy, something like this, but it's just like they were unable to move forward with this, or there was some sort of family issue which is like holding them back, is what I'm sensing. Let's see what else we have for you. Yeah, your person was very guarded the last time they saw you. They were guarding their heart. I feel like there's an energy here, and you may have sensed that you couldn't quite connect to them. Like you really felt like they pulled away, or that they were wearing a mask, or that you couldn't sense what was going on with them. Like they didn't want to give anything away. Okay, so what I'm sensing with your person is that there was a lot going on under the surface. Okay, there was a lot going on under the surface emotionally for them. And yet they pulled their energy back so that you couldn't quite connect the last time you saw them, or that they were being very guarded or wearing a mask. Okay, but what Spirit wants you to know is what you saw wasn't the full picture of what was going on. So if they were like quite easy breezy or quite cool towards you, or you just thought, I feel like I don't really know you, or there's like a disconnect between us where previously there wasn't, right? Or it could have even been that they turned their back on you or ignored you, something like this. This isn't what they wanted to do. It's not because they're indifferent. What I'm hearing is that there was a lot going on under the surface, and it took a lot for them to kind of suppress that or to hide that from you, okay? Like to put a lid on it. And what I'm hearing as well is that they felt like they had no other option. Like this was their only line of defense. This was the only way that they could protect themselves, or they thought that this was the best thing to do in this situation. Let's see what else. Yeah, they closed their heart to you. The last time they saw you, please excuse me, I see Scorpio energy here, Taurus energy as well. Libra's energy may be significant. They know that you're a match for one another, right? They know that you're a match. So last time they saw you, they could feel that. They can feel that you've got a lot to offer one another, that you really vibe with one another. Like you're complementary is what I'm seeing. You know, you bring different things to the table, but you complement each other is what I'm sensing. And yet they'd closed their heart. And I feel like the last time you saw them, you felt like they were showing up as a different person, or you saw a different side to them, and you're just like, you know, why aren't you being friendly? Why aren't you connecting with me? I feel disconnected from you. I don't feel close to you. I feel like you're very far away energetically, right? That's what I'm sensing. But they did this on purpose. They were putting a guard up, particularly protecting their heart chakra. Okay, that heart connection that you've previously felt with this person. They'd kind of shut that down, and they've done that from deliberately, okay, to make it easier for them, okay? But they recognize you at the soul level. This is such a deep connection. Let's see what else we have. Something here. I see Virgo's energy showing up really strongly in your reading as well. What I'm hearing is walking on eggshells. So something here where they're feeling like they have to tread carefully, where they're walking on eggshells. I don't know how that lands with you or what that pertains to. They see that there is potential here for a long-term relationship, for union, for connection with you, okay? Is what I'm sensing. This is how they see you. They see you as someone who's relationship material. They see you as somebody who is very open-hearted, very loving, but there's something about them where they're just like, I'm walking on eggshells around this. So it feels like maybe things are a little bit delicate between you, or they feel like that. Like they feel like they have to be cautious in some way. I see 1111, more twin flame energy as well, showing up in your reading. It's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, your person wants you to know that they wish that things could be different. You see Pisces energy showing up here. They wish that things could be different. They didn't make you this offer, is what I'm sensing, because it feels like there's so much potential here, and they feel it as well. Like they really love your energy, they love meeting you, they love that you are in their life, or that you've been in each other's lives. You've shared so much, you've helped each other to grow. And what I'm hearing is that they've shut this down, right? There's something about this where they've shut this down. So they didn't make you this offer. This whole connection is full of promise, okay? And they really resonate with you, okay? At a deep level, but they didn't make this offer, and there's something here where they wish that things could be different, and they want you to know this, okay? The last time that they saw you, they just like, maybe they didn't approach you, or they turned their back on you, but they wish that things could be different, and they also kind of regret what they did. They wish that they'd shown up for you in a different way. Like if they had the opportunity again, they'd do things differently. Okay, so it feels like they behaved in a way the last time they saw you, which was a trigger, or where they kind of felt like they had to shut down or withdraw, close their energy. They wish that they hadn't done that. They wish that they could go back in time and do things differently. And there is an energy of regret around that, okay, especially if they turned their back on you or ignored you. But it may just be the case that you felt like a really strong disconnect with them the last time you saw them. This is interesting. Capricorn's energy showing up here. Like, I wanted to find out like why this isn't working when it's got so much potential, and there's something here where somebody isn't telling the complete truth, or has been lying. And I don't, if that's the case, I think it's something that you know, because you're very sensitive, you know, it's something that you've already picked up on. It's something that you can sense. You're just like, you're not telling me the whole truth here, or I'm not seeing the whole picture of what's going on. Okay? I feel like they're kind of hiding something from you. Could be something about their past. It could be something that they're ashamed of. It could be an addiction. It could be something that they feel is shameful about them, that an aspect of themselves that they can't allow anybody else to see because they believe that it's shameful, or that they would be unlovable. Like if you saw this aspect of them, you would think that they were unlovable, and then they would be rejected, and it would be more than they could bear, is what I'm hearing. So this is why then they haven't fully opened up to you, and why they haven't why they're not giving very much to you, or they didn't give very much to you, right? They may have shown up in a way that was like just giving you crumbs, or was selfish, or that you were giving so much more of yourself. Like you showed up in this way that's very authentic and open, and they didn't reciprocate that. There's this energy where they didn't reciprocate, okay? Maybe they didn't reciprocate your intentions, you know, if you showed up in a way that was really authentic, or they didn't reciprocate your feelings or something like this. But there is something here where they were either directly lying to you or lying through omission, and it's because they wanted to hide something from you that they felt was shameful, okay? That's what I'm sensing. Taurus energy showing up here. I feel like it may be that you're both like very constantly, like you're concentrating on your careers right now, or kind of building an empire, really focused on the future. It's like you've got your own paths to take, right? Towards creating your own goals and dreams. Okay, and I feel like those paths may not necessarily align with one another right now. Or you may not see them as aligning, like you're doing different things, like I've got to do this, you know, this is my journey, and you're just like, well, I've got these things that I'm doing, and this is my journey, and maybe perhaps you weren't quite aligning in your kind of vision for the future. That's what I'm sensing. Like, you're working towards something really big, really important in your life. You will be very, very successful, okay? You're creating like either a lot of success in your life, if you're kind of at the early stages of creating your life, or just like a new chapter which is going to be more successful, more in alignment. I feel like you're both putting energy into projects or your future or creating change in your life, but that those journeys are a little bit different, okay? That's what I'm sensing. Let's grab this deck. So you've been on like separate paths, separate journeys, but you're learning similar lessons. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yeah. I see Cancer Pisces energy showing up here really strongly as well in your reading. It's like you've opened something within them, like you've cracked them open. I see like a seed being cracked open, you know, when it's been given the right conditions, right? They realize that you're very special. They realize that they've developed feelings for you and they love you, okay? But this is very triggering for them, and it's like they're keeping it on the down low. They're keeping it a secret. Like they don't want to talk about it to other people. They've not been sharing that. It's something that they've been holding within them, holding in their heart. There's some sort of issue here. That's what I'm sensing. What I'm hearing is they've got issues. So I feel like if you're just like, this feels like a very deep connection. This feels like we're a really good match. You're not wrong, okay? You haven't imagined this. You haven't created this in your mind. This isn't all in your head, okay? If you feel like this is like really magical or really deep, you're right, it is. And if you're just thinking, I know you love me, I can feel it, I can sense it, you're right about that as well. I feel like you connect more in the 5D, that there's a lot going on in the 5D, that you really appear in their dreams, that you have a psychic connection with them, right? In a way that, and you can communicate and feel their energy in a way that perhaps you haven't experienced with other people before. Let's see what messages they have for you. Are we still friends? Right? This is their message to you from the last time they saw you. Are we still friends? Like, they want you to still respect them. They still want to know you. Like, even if you can't make it work, or you can't be together or whatever, or they've done something to hurt you, they just like, they always respect you. They always treasure you. You always have a special place in their heart, and they always want you to kind of, they never want to be without you in the world. They always just want to know that you're there, living your life, and that you're happy and you're fulfilled and you're safe. All of these things, right? That's how they resonate with you. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honor to read your cards. As always, those are all the messages that I have. I hope that this has given you some clarity. If you want to find out more about this situation and the future of this connection, and whether or not this is truly your twin flame, then I recommend getting a personal reading. Keen are offering a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. They offer a satisfaction guarantee, so if you're not happy with your 10-minute reading, then you can get another one absolutely free of charge. The details of that deal are linked in the description box below. So yeah, you can get a psychic reading with a 5-star psychic for just $1.99. So do check that out if it resonates, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate the energy exchange, but I'm sending you lots of love. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Hey there my lovelies, this is Claire. I hope you're all doing really well. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 2, and this beautiful card and your lovely Amazonite heart. Okay, so what I can tell you from the last time that your person saw you is there was some sort of anxiety around that meeting, okay? So there was something in your person's energy field the last time they saw you where they had some anxiety or some jitters, right? So they may have felt like this energy of just like, that didn't go very well, or I wish I hadn't have said that, or something like this, or that was awkward, or I hope that he or she didn't think this about me. Right, so there was something that caused them to really think about it in their mind and go over it again, like replay the conversation or the situation in their mind and be like, oh, you know, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have done that, and some kind of anxiety that I'm picking up on from your person. For whatever reason, it made them feel anxious. It connected them to that energy of anxiousness and feeling like some discomfort. So let's draw some oracle cards, find out what's going on in your situation with this person, and then we'll jump into your tarot. Now or never. Oh my goodness. Right, this is about like not wasting time, this energy of now or never. Maybe your person thought it's now or never, and then they ended up with like never. Maybe there was a chance for them to say something in particular or to make a move, right? And that was their chance, that was their opportunity. And what I'm hearing is they missed that opportunity or they blew it, okay, is what I'm sensing. So there's some kind of timing issue here about being able to connect to you like in that time or in that moment or while you were in alignment. And they may have missed that opportunity, or they feel like they did. And this may be why there is this anxiety, okay? Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship, okay? So there's some kind of, we had like a bit of a message of this in group number 1 as well. So there are some kind of like messages that are being repeated here, but it feels like, you know, similar energies. So there's something here where the scales are not balanced, that they're kind of tipped in the favor of one person and not in the other. But we will explore that a little bit. Maybe somebody in this connection has a propensity to kind of give too much or to give too much too soon, something like this. Or kind of not to match the energy of the other person. Let's see, Guardian. Yeah, beautiful protective energies around this as well, like your spirit guides trying to help you out in this connection, protecting one another. Or like you're both kind of divinely protected or kind of helped in this situation. That's what I'm sensing. I'm sensing that your soul family as well, emergence. I'm feeling like maybe your person is a little bit shy or an introvert, or somebody in this connection is. So there's like this emerging kind of energy coming out of this situation, or an emerging aspect of themselves or part of themselves. I feel like your person really held themselves back the last time that they saw you. Okay, they wish they'd been bolder. They wish that they'd been surer in themselves, you know, that they showed up in a way that was kind of more confident. Right? So I feel like there's something where they stayed inside their shell, where they stayed a little bit like held back. There's something here where they held themselves back. Let's see what else is going on in your tarot. Five or 555 may be a sign for you in this connection. That feels very significant here. Yeah, again, there's this energy with this Wheel of Fortune that there was an opportunity, that was missed. That is the main message here, and this is how your person really feels about the last time that they saw you, that there was like a major missed opportunity. There was just like, this was my chance to say this thing or to do this thing or to take this action, and I didn't do it. I resisted it, and now I regret it, okay? That's the energy that's coming out. I resisted it, and now I regret it. So much. Okay, so that's kind of what's going through your person's mind, like a chance encounter, a chance meeting, a chance opportunity, like fate intervening, like with this guardian energy, like the spirit world really kind of lining this up for you. And then, you know, we have our own free will, them like not having the courage or not being able to come out of their shell or not being confident enough to speak their truth or to act authentically in that situation. Something here, it was out of balance as well. So yeah, let's see. Oh my goodness, you guys. I see Leo Sagittarius energy showing up here really strongly. I got really powerful energies from these cards. So your person is intimidated by you. I'm blushing as well. I'm getting this energy, this kind of energy coming out where I feel like I want to blush. So your person really has you up on the pedestal and they feel very intimidated by you, okay? And they feel very unsure of themselves when they're around you. So in other areas of their life, they may have it all together. They may be very confident. I'm really picking up on somebody though that is a little bit like doesn't feel fully confident connecting to people and connecting to life, and is a bit more shy or on the shy side. So it feels like you have a lot more confidence, that you're a little bit more out there, that you're more sure in yourself, that you're more comfortable in your own skin. It may be that you're very kind of like sexual in your energy, or that you've got like a bit of a vibe because you feel quite confident about your body or who you are as a person, right? And that may have been a journey, it may have been something that you've learned, but this is definitely their perception of you. And they're like, this is my chance, I can't do it, right? Because they feel intimidated by you, they've got you up on the pedestal, they feel like overwhelmed, right? So it feels like the last time they saw you, they had like, maybe it was a shock. They were shocked that they'd seen you, they weren't expecting to see you, right? So it was like this energy where if they'd known they were going to see you, they would have had something prepared, right? They would have or they would have felt more prepared, right? They're the sort of person who doesn't like surprises, or you caught them off guard is what I'm sensing as well. There's something here that I'm hearing from Spirit where you caught them off guard. So maybe they weren't expecting to see you, or they saw you out of context. You know, maybe they usually see you at the gym or at the office, and then they saw you somewhere completely unexpected. That's what I'm sensing. Or they just felt surprised to see you because they just weren't expecting to. Or just this energy where they're just like, it was all like too much for them in the moment. The last time they saw you, they felt like it was all just like too much for them in the moment to kind of process. That's what I'm sensing. They felt like a little bit unbalanced. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, that energy of balance. They felt like a little bit like they weren't sure of themselves, that they were a little bit unbalanced. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's such a strong energy, and there's just like this energy where, I see Capricorn Pisces energy showing up here, where like you walked away, or they walked away from that interaction, or when you were seeing each other, or when you were like in each other's energy, and then like you kind of stepped away from that, and they're just like, they felt like still connected to you. There's this energy of like, no, don't go. No, don't go. I need more time to kind of gather myself together, or get myself together, right? They still felt connected to you, right? And they're still, even though they're watching you walk away, and they're still desiring you, and yet they haven't done anything, they haven't said anything about it, they haven't given you any clue as to what's kind of going on with them, with their emotions, what they were thinking, right? So it may be that they were quite mysterious, or like a bit of a closed book, or it all felt like a little bit superficial, but as they watch you walk away or step away from that connection, it's like they felt a pull to come back towards you, and they felt your absence, like the moment that you stepped away from them, is what I'm sensing. Let's grab this deck and see what else is going on. So there's something here where they weren't authentic, they didn't speak their truth, they kept things under wraps, they kept things hidden, they kept their feelings a secret, both not in terms of, just in terms of not just saying it out loud, but also expressing it in any way through their mannerisms or their behavior. There's an energy here where they self-sabotaged a little bit, where they're just like, wow. It's like out of an old pattern. The way that they behaved the last time they saw you is like to do with their programming, or an old pattern that keeps showing up for them in their lives. And this is like subconscious. They're unaware of this pattern. They're unaware that they do this. They're unaware that they're self-sabotaging. They're unaware that the way that their life is a result of, or the reason, excuse me, the way this situation is as a result of their own limiting beliefs. They're unaware of this. They don't know. You may be able to see it, but they can't see it. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, this is sweet. 88 or 888 may be a sign for you, or may show up as a sign for you. Regarding this connection, look out for those numbers as you go about your life. So we've had 55, 555, or 88 or 888, okay, as angel numbers for you. So look out for those. Leo's energy showing up really strongly in your reading. So they want you to know that their message to you is really just like, I hope you haven't moved on. They hope that you haven't moved on from this. They're worried that you have moved on. They're worried that you're living your life, you're doing other things, you're working towards your goals. They held themselves back from this connection, from connecting with you really strongly, and now they feel like you have moved on and that you're happy, and they want that for you. Your person is a really good person, like good-hearted, right? They're doing the best that they can with the information that they have. Right, and they may have seen that you've moved on and that you're happy, and they're there's like a bittersweetness about that, if that is your story, if that's the situation. But also there's this energy of just like, I held myself back, I had so many doubts, it's like a self-esteem issue, is what I'm sensing when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to you, or connecting, or like a fear of intimacy or something like this from your person. And it's unrecognized by them. It's not something that they understand about themselves. That's what I'm sensing. Let's see. Oh my goodness, they see you as such a loving person. Like very genuine, very open-hearted, sensitive, like a really good listener. They see you as like a soulmate, somebody who they can really trust, who they feel like you're a safe space, is what I'm hearing, right? Somebody that they really want to come towards, that they love talking to, that they've got a lot to say to. They feel really understood by you. They feel like you're a safe space. Something about your energy is really safe. You feel very familiar to them. You're definitely like soul family. I think we talked about this earlier. You're definitely someone that they enjoy connecting with. They see you as very, very special, like one in a million, like different from other people, is what I'm hearing as well. You may have known this person for a long, long time, maybe from childhood, or you may have known this person in a past life. That's what I'm sensing. They feel like you really know how to live life. They feel like you move through life with a lot of grace, or just like you've got a lot going on for yourself. And that you kind of move through life with more ease than they do. They seem to kind of hold themselves back and stop themselves and get caught up with things and hold on to things. That's what I'm seeing. Cancer, Pisces energy showing up here in your reading. Maybe Gemini as well, maybe significant to you. Excuse me. Let's see what else we have. See, the thing, Libra's energy showing up here, the thing that's kind of dividing you, that's kind of pulling you apart here, is some sort of issue that they've got to do with feeling unworthy, to do with feeling not good enough for you, or thinking that you wouldn't be interested in them, right? Or that they're not good enough for you, or that they would never be able to maintain your attention, right? That you'd always be like that there's somebody, they believe that there's someone better for you, or that you've got other things to do, that you've got quite an exciting life or quite an expansive life, that you've got it all going on. They feel like they're like a little bit of a mess, or that they don't, that they've got a lot that they need to sort out within themselves or in their own life or financially before they would have something to offer you. They just feel like they couldn't make you happy, or that you wouldn't be interested in them. So yeah, again, this self-esteem issue showing up here. So this is what's like stopping you from aligning, okay? From coming into alignment with one another. This is why, although this is a beautiful connection, you're not kind of really, lining up with each other or getting into right alignment with this. Like this energy where they feel like you would be better off without them, or that you would always have a lot of offers or opportunities or things going on. It may feel also like you've moved on from them, like, or that you've moved to a different place or a different location. What I'm hearing is that they feel like you wouldn't be around for long, that somebody else would like steal you away from them. But definitely a strong kind of self-esteem issue showing up from your person. That may resonate with you. Let's see. More Pisces energy showing up in your reading right now. They feel like you've moved on. Like that you've turned your back on this connection, or that you're not interested, or that you never would have been interested in them, or that they never had a chance with you, is what I'm sensing. But they still hold, like, the flame still burns, right? It's what I'm hearing from Spirit. The flame still burns for you. You know, they still have desire for you, passion for you. They still carry a torch for you. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. They still carry that torch for you since the last time that they saw you. Let's see what else we have. Chance. Look at that. You know, this is what we opened with. There was that opportunity in this beautiful rainbow. That may be a sign for you. This rainbow image, this opportunity, this chance encounter, this chance opportunity to kind of make this happen. And it's like they didn't get the nerve up to do it. To, you know, to be authentic or to take that action or whatever it is, however this resonates for you. Remember, these are general readings, right? They didn't do that, but I feel like they would like, oh no, you've got past lives on the bottom of the deck as well. I really feel like that energy of familiarity between you. It could have been a chance encounter with like, from a past life, and you just like that instant recognition. You know, you just met someone in passing. And this isn't a message for all of you, but just like that ships that pass in the night energy. Like they felt it really strongly. If this is your story, and it isn't for everybody, that you were ships that pass in the night. Maybe you were traveling or traveling through an airport or just in town for a little while. You met each other. It was really intense, but they didn't do anything about it. But they did feel it. If this is your story, they did feel it exactly the same way that you did. So there was a chance there, and it feels like it was a missed opportunity or a missed, and this is how they really feel it. Like, wow, I missed my chance there. And they still carry that with them in their energy field. And they would like another chance. They'd like another opportunity. They'd just be like, if I had that time again, I would do it differently. I'd have the nerve. I'd have the confidence. That's what I'm sensing. I'm sorry I hurt you. Could be I'm sorry I disappointed you. I'm sorry I did things wrong. So yeah, this energy of regret. I feel like your person is a really nice person, like really good-hearted, very grounded, like would never want to hurt anybody, wouldn't hurt a fly is what I'm hearing. So they're just like, if they've disappointed you or they've hurt you in some way, this is their message to you, that there is regret there, that if they've hurt you, they're hurting themselves as well. Okay, that pain is mirrored. All right, those are all the messages that I have for you in today's reading. I hope it's given you some clarity, helped you out in some way. If you want to find out more about this connection, the future of this connection, time scales, things like that, I recommend getting a personal reading. Keen are offering a 10-minute reading with a 5-star psychic for just $1.99 if you're the only person in the world who hasn't taken advantage of that deal. It is linked below in the description box. You get 10 minutes for just $1.99. Not only that, they offer a satisfaction guarantee. guarantee. If you're not happy with your reading for whatever reason, you can get another reading absolutely for free. Okay, check that out. It's linked below. Also give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate the energy exchange. But I'm sending you lots of love and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Hey there my lovelies, this is Claire. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for being here with me today. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 3 and this beautiful little quartz crystal cluster. I love it so much. I'm not sure it's going to come into focus for you guys. I'm sorry. And this beautiful card as well. I'm sensing that Pisces energy may be strong in your chart or in your person's chart, not necessarily though. It really feels like the last time you saw your person that they were wearing a mask, right? It feels like, you know, with this woman, this image, half her face is hidden. So it feels like your person may have tried to hide from you the last time they saw you, or they may have tried like physically, or they may have tried to hide from you like energetically. There was something that they didn't want you to see. They didn't want you to see that side of them. There was something that they were trying to hide from you, okay? But I feel like you and your person have like a deep psychic connection, a deep spiritual connection with one another, and that there is definitely a lot that is unspoken between you. In your last meeting, there was a lot that was unsaid between one another. You may have like had quite strong feelings or quite strong emotions about that meeting the last time you saw them, but there were things that kind of weren't said. They may have been alluded to, or they may have even just been like kept under the surface, hidden, okay, is what I'm sensing here. So, and yet you could feel them really strongly. Look, her on this card, I don't know if you can see that, you can see her third eye chakra is kind of lit up here. So this is really indicating to me that you and your person have a strong spiritual or psychic connection. So you're able to exchange so much of this energy between one another. Like you, maybe it's the case you don't necessarily need to say things out loud because you have this understanding, right? Let's look at some oracle cards about this meeting the last time you saw them, and then we'll look at your tarot as well. Moonstone or labradorite may be a sign for you in this connection. Lace as well. Not necessarily. Let's see. I will never forget you. Look at that. That feels quite final. It may not be, but there's definitely this energy where you've made a big impression on this person. Okay, is what I'm sensing. The person who you're asking about today, there's something about meeting you that has changed their life. You've made a big impression on them. You've made them see life in a whole new way. You're very significant to them. Okay, so that's the message here. That one just leapt out of the deck. Okay. They remember like a lot of really significant times that you had together, a lot of things that were quite precious, is what I'm sensing. It says grateful for the journey. So they're grateful that they've met you, that they've experienced your energy, that you've been part of their story, okay? There's like a bittersweetness to this kind of energy that I'm picking up on, like a sorrow, some regret about things. It's just like you hold each other like spiritually very close. But there's something here, like that I'm feeling like I've got more to do. There's other experiences that you have to have, that they have to have, which don't include one another, right? At this time, maybe not forever, but at this time. Okay, so we'll see. Different pages. So you and your person in like kind of different energy frequencies, different bandwidth of energy, not seeing life through the same lens, like not having a shared vision for the future or a shared vision for this connection. Okay, so yes, there's deep feeling here. Yes, there's like a deep spiritual connection with you and your person, but it feels like you're going in different directions. Okay, that you've got like different spiritual lessons and different things that you need to achieve in your life. You know, you've got like particular spiritual boxes that you need to tick in this human lifetime, something like this, and that those journeys are not the same, right, for one another. But there is like a soul recognition here. There is a past life connection. I feel like you've been together in many past lives, in different relationships, you know, brother and sister, family relationships, things like this. So, and this person, I'm telling you, will always be woven into your life, all different lifetimes, whatever incarnation you are in, this person will always show up in your life in some way, in a significant way, in a less significant way, but they'll always be there, and you'll always feel them, and you'll always recognize them. Okay, let's see. The gateway. This is what I'm sensing with your person. This is like energetic. This is an energetic gateway. So meeting one another has been like the gateway, like, or a portal into a new life, into a new way of understanding yourself, into a new era of your life, perhaps. And these messages can resonate vice versa. That's what I'm sensing. There's also like this portal between you, like from the material to the divine, or the material to the spiritual. Like through one another, you're able to kind of connect to those more subtle energies. Or it could be that they've awakened like latent psychic abilities within you that you didn't know that you had, is what I'm sensing. So let's see. Let's see what's going on between you and your person and how they felt the last time that they saw you. It's taken like a lot of inner fortitude, like a lot of inner strength to, getting several messages, excuse me, like to carry on with their life or to move forward on this journey or on their journey through life since they've met you. This is just like worlds colliding is what I'm seeing. You might both be Leos, you might both be fire signs, very significant for you if you are. If not, please don't worry. These are general messages. You always take what resonates and feel free to reject anything that doesn't, is what I'm sensing. Here from your person, very, very attracted to you, very magnetically drawn to you. The last time they saw you, they just wanted to be all up in your energy. They wanted to experience your energy. I feel like it was a very intense meeting emotionally, right? Very charged, like a lot of electricity, that it was very like, that they were a little bit cautious about approaching you or coming towards you, is what I'm sensing as well. Or that they felt like it was, like maybe you knew it was the last time you were going to see each other, and so it was quite emotionally charged or intense, like a high level of intensity here. They felt a lot of attraction to you the last time that they saw you. Like there's this energy of a moth to a flame. There's something here though in the energy about like having to be careful about what they were saying, or like they were reading a lot into what you were saying and what you were doing, and you were reading a lot into what they were doing and they were saying, like trying to read between the lines, trying to figure out what was really going on, what was being unsaid, you know, not just what was going on the surface, but what was going on beneath the surface. And you're both like trying to figure each other out the last time you saw each other. Potent is what I'm hearing as well. Let's see. Pisces energy showing up in your reading. I feel like I'm getting several messages here coming through. Like the last time that they saw you, they knew that it was going to be the last time that you would see each other, perhaps, is what I'm sensing, because like there was something about this connection where you maybe just decided just to be friends, or you thought that like you didn't know how to make it work. Oh, there is this energy here where perhaps they didn't know that it was the last time. But it felt very intense either way, right? Or that they just decided that they were going to go on their journey, on their life journey, and they didn't know where it was going to take them. Or they knew that it was going to be the last time that they saw you, but they didn't tell you that. Or like it was unspoken, like you both knew it in your hearts, but it wasn't spoken about, is what I'm sensing. Let's see what else we have. If the last time they saw you, they felt like fate was pulling you in two different directions. Like we talked about this with this different pages. They felt like fate was pulling you in two different directions, that they have a curiosity about life, or about like something, they're being pulled in a particular direction in their life that they're curious about, that they want to find out more about, which is part of their soul's journey, their soul's growth, to find this out, to discover this about themselves, to discover this on their journey. And they really felt like they were pulled in different directions. Also that they were like conflicted. They were very conflicted the last time that they saw you about this connection. They really feel like fate or life or the universe is pulling you in different directions. They felt a little bit stressed about things last time they saw you. Could have been a chance encounter as well. Maybe you weren't expecting to see each other. For some of you, not for all of you. But I feel like if you did meet and it was a chance, someone manifested this. They felt like they were caught off guard, or like, I'm hearing on the hop, like that really old-fashioned expression, like they were caught off guard or just unexpected, slightly unexpected. So they felt like you had the advantage last time you met. Like you had the advantage, like you saw them before they saw you, or something like this maybe, or just that you had some kind of advantage over them. They felt very unsure about what to do, what to say. They really felt like things were changing. They felt that kind of the weight of change. Let's see what else. They have some anxiety around this connection is what I'm seeing. They feel like things between you are kind of broken, beyond repair, or that's their worry with them. They're worried that they've kind of really ruined things, right, in this connection is what I'm sensing. They feel like you are like maybe not open to their energy anymore, or at this time. They have some anxiety around this, this situation or this connection. Let's see what else we have. There's this energy here where they're kind of saying, I've got to go it alone. I've got to do this thing. And it may not be forever. It may just be for a few months or a few weeks, or just at this moment. They're connecting with themselves. They're connecting with their own energy, and they're going on like some kind of spiritual journey, or like, it's almost like it's got like the energy of like a pilgrimage to it, of just like having to do, like feeling compelled to do a certain thing or to take a certain road in life at this time. And it's taking them a lot of strength within themselves, like a lot of courage to do this, okay? It isn't easy for them, is what I'm hearing, to make this decision, to go in this direction, to do this thing that they feel compelled to do, okay? It's like, it's a struggle for them. Or like if they're not with you, or they're not choosing this path to be with you, this is something which, you know, because they are very curious about this connection and about you, and they are very attracted to you, right? So this is not, whatever it is, if you can't be together at this time, or get into alignment with one another, it's because they've got a strong call from the universe to go down a particular road. And this is not an easy thing for them to do. This is not an easy decision. This is not like an easy path for them to take, but it's something that they need to do. They're saying to you, I need to do this. This is important to me. I need to do this. I need to go on this journey, on this adventure. And I have to do it on my own. So it's like something where they have to do this so that they can find out something about themselves. And they want you to know this because it isn't anything to do with you. It's very much their own energy, okay? So if you're thinking, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't attractive enough, I wasn't magnetic enough, this isn't the case. It's just their own life journey. They've got to go in this particular direction right now over the next few weeks or months. And it doesn't mean that those roads won't converge again in the future, that your paths won't converge again at a future date. We're just looking at a snapshot of what's going on right now. Let's see what else is going on. You see Sagittarius energy here, more Leo energy, maybe Taurus energy as well. I feel like there's a reluctance in this connection to make this more serious. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like perhaps that this has pulled you apart, that they're definitely very attracted to you, that they are very interested in something kind of superficial, and they do have deeper feelings for you than that. They do see that you are relationship material and that there is like long-term potential here and all of that. They see that, and yet they are kind of reluctant to pursue that kind of direction. Okay, but it's because they're feeling really strongly called down a different road, down a different path. That's what I'm sensing right now. Let's see. Aquarius energy showing up here. I feel like you were in this energy the last time you saw them, where you were kind of, you've been waiting. And maybe you were waiting for them, maybe you waited for them because they were late, or you've just been waiting for a long time, waiting for an answer from them, waiting to find out how this would unfold, waiting for a definitive answer. There's this energy of you being patient or waiting. You've invested in this, okay? And I feel like your hopes were dashed, right, from that last meeting, that there was like a disappointment here, or an ending. Like you waited for them, you were open to them, you saw the opportunity to be together with this person, and yet in that last meeting there was that realization that, look, this isn't going to happen right now. Okay, so you may have felt like a little bit rejected. You may be healing from that rejection now, or like a bit disappointed. And again, you're in that energy right now, kind of healing from that disappointment, healing from that perceived rejection. That's what I'm sensing. Like it was like very challenging, very difficult for you. Like they may have said something to you which was really disappointed, like disappointing, like I'm going away, or I've accepted this job, or I've accepted an offer to go to this university, which is somewhere else, that's perhaps in a different city or even overseas. And you're like, oh, that's the final nail in the coffin for us then, right? Or that's it for us then. But I feel like you acted with a lot of dignity, grace and poise in that situation. I see Virgo's energy showing up here in your reading, Sagittarius energy as well. That may resonate with you. So they still feel very passionately drawn to you. They still feel connected to you is what I'm sensing. I feel like, you know, they still want to experience your energy. They still want to experience you, but it feels like it's very inconsistent. Like they're very closed off to opening their heart to you or to anything more serious. So be aware of that from your person, okay? That's what I'm sensing, you know, looking at the future energies. They may pop back up into your life. They may come forward to see if you're still interested, to see if your energy is still open to them, right? Is what I'm sensing right now. Okay, but it feels like they're a little bit non-committal about the future. And I feel like this was an issue for you anyway. And they're still in that energy of like not committing to anyone or anything. Feels like right now they want to keep things quite fluid. They want to keep things open. And if you're not on the same page about that, if that's not what you want in your life, if that doesn't feel good to you, if that doesn't feel fulfilling and nourishing to you, then, you know, obviously you want someone who's in alignment with your vision for what it is that you want to create for the future. Your person may be like showing up in a way that's a little bit superficial or like emotionally immature, or like not as, like I feel like you're quite an old soul. Your person may be a bit of a younger soul. They've got a lot to learn is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Your person's got a lot to learn. But they would always want to access your energy. They would always want to, like, if the door is open a little bit, if you keep the door ajar, they're going to keep coming back, okay? They're going to keep coming back around. They're always going to be trying to see what they can get from you, if you're still open to them. And they love that. They love that exchange, whatever it is that they can get, your attention, talking to you, accessing you in whatever way. It always makes them feel good. It boosts, you know, it's like a little bit of an ego boost for them, is what I'm sensing. I feel like your person doesn't really think things through, that there's this energy of like living in the present moment, not really thinking about things like long term, not having a long term vision, just staying in the present moment. That could be the issue here. Let's see what message they have for you. You're part of my story, yeah, definitely destined to meet one another. They recognize you from the soul level. You're magnetic to me. So yeah, they are attracted to you, definitely. There's a lot of fire, a lot of passion between you, is what I'm sensing. Very, very beautiful. Let's see what else, what other messages they have for you. Yeah, it's not the right time. That's their message to you from the last time they saw you. They feel like this isn't the right time, and I really see this. It feels like this connection is very open-ended, and this is why it isn't, this is why it's quite difficult for you, or why it may be a struggle, because like there's no closure. You know, that energy that I'm getting, that the door's always open, or that there's always just like the door's open a bit. Like there's it's always open, right? So it feels like it's open-ended. So if you feel like it seems like it's over, but energetically it doesn't feel like it's over, it may be the case that they always just want you on the back burner, that they always just want to have access to your beautiful presence of being, your energy, all of that. Or it could be that they need this time to go on this road, on this journey that we talked about right now, over the next few weeks or months, and in time things may be different. I mean, never put your life on hold for somebody else. I feel like there's a lot of disappointment here about this whole situation from you. If that's the case, my heart goes out to you. I'm really sorry if that's the situation, but your person is in this energy of like, I'm not in the headspace for it, this isn't the right time for me, but they feel compelled to do something very specific at this time that they like need to do in their life. So, all right, those are all the messages that I have for you in today's reading. Thank you for being here with me. I've loved being here with you. If you want to find out more about this connection and what to do about it and what's going to happen in the future, I recommend having a personal reading so that you can have someone connect to your own energy. Do check out Keen. They are offering a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. It's a really amazing deal. You can get a 5-star psychic reading with the psychic of your choice for just $1.99. The details of that are linked in the description box below. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I hope to see you here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.